Hey guys, welcome to the Wave Crypto Club. We've been making some amazing videos on a number of crypto tokens. We've been analyzing them. If you're interested, do go check that out. We talk about a lot of things crypto. If that interests you, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, and hit the bell icon. In this video, we'll talk about something that is happening of late. There was a Google search phrase that skyrocketed in the last few days, and that phrase is Bitcoin is dead. This is a very hilarious take on this Bitcoin is dead phrase that's been happening. Why is it hilarious? Let me show you. I came across this website called bitcoinisdead.org. So what these guys have essentially done is they have taken all the predictions, all or whatever they were able to get their hands on. They have taken all that, linked that to whenever this prediction was made and mapped that against the Bitcoin price charts. So the first prediction saying that Bitcoin is dead or Bitcoin is one week currency, etc., was made back in October 15, 2010, right? More than like 12 years ago. And over a period of time, a number of people have made these predictions. You can go and check it out on this website. It's really fun to read about all this. A lot of people saying Bitcoin's a Ponzi scam, it's a pyramid scheme, it's not a currency, it will die very soon, etc. And if you scroll down, you will see who these people are. And it's pretty interesting. If you read their job titles, it's pretty interesting that these are not some random people. These are really smart people. These are accomplished people in their space who are talking about this. Let's look at a few people. Look at this person here, number 4. This was published in Forbes by somebody who's an economics writer, saying that, hey, that's the end of Bitcoin then. There's somebody, professor who's from Chicago Law School, who said this is fool's gold. There are more than close to 400, I believe, 400 such predictions made where people are saying Bitcoin is dead, Bitcoin is not worth it, Bitcoin is doomed to fail, and so on. And these are, look at this person, Alan Greenspan, former chairman of the Fed. He also said that Bitcoin is a bubble without any intrinsic currency value. And this was back in 2013. So it's already 8 years hence, and maybe 100 million more Bitcoin wallets since then, and Bitcoin is still there. In 2014, Robert Shiller, Nobel Prize winning economist, said Bitcoin is an amazing example of a bubble. But here we are. Bitcoin probably at that point of time was $825 when he made that prediction. Today, Bitcoin is, 40x from there, even or 20x rather from there. Even at these low prices, Bitcoin is still at 20x from the time this prediction was made. There are a lot of other people: economics writer at Bloomberg, asset manager, conspiracy theorist. Okay. The writer for the Motley Fool, financial writer, economist, professor at Johns Hopkins. A lot of very accomplished people talking about Bitcoin being dead. Let's go down to the end of this list to see who the latest person or the latest list of people who spoke about this or who thought Bitcoin is dead. Okay, this list is very long. Yep, here we are. So the latest one was in May of 2022. That's like a little over a month ago. The chief economics commentator for the Wall Street Journal, he said that there's a cryptocurrency collapse and something about that. A little before that, vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, Charlie Munger, he said Bitcoin is disgusting. A lot of economics writers, professors, University of Oxford, professor of University of Cornell. So a lot of people saying Bitcoin may not last that longer. Now, is there any truth to this? Well, there have been 357 or 387 rather, 87 or 77 predictions in the last 11, 12 years. At least these are the documented ones. There might be even more. A lot of skeptics out there thinking that Bitcoin is dead. Is it truly dead? That's a little hard to say. Why? Because I'll show you another part of this website. It's called Freezing Cold Takes. They have taken examples of not anything related to cryptos or Bitcoin, but they've actually taken examples of other things. Right? Look at this prediction number 4. Television won't last long because people will soon get tired of staring at a plywood box every night. Somebody made this prediction in 1946. Here we are, 60, 70 years later, television is so prominent, every house probably has a television. Lord Kelvin, British physicist, in 1883 says X-rays will prove to be a hoax. He's a physicist, and he made this prediction back in 1883. Let's look at another interesting one here. Number 20. There is no chance that the iPhone is going to get any significant market share, said Steve Ballmer, Microsoft CEO, in 2007. Can you imagine that? Somebody who's in the tech space, who probably understands human behavior, who probably understands adoption of technology better than any of us, had made a prediction that there is no chance iPhone is going to get any significant market share. In fact, today, iPhone's accessory, the iPod, probably has more revenues than a lot of companies in the world. That is probably standalone bigger than a lot of companies in the world. I think it's bigger than some Fortune 500 companies as well. Standalone, I mean. Look at 26. Everyone's always asking me when Apple will come out with a cell phone. My answer is probably never, said David, the New York Times, in 2006. A year later, Apple comes out with the iPhone. It is very difficult to predict. It is very difficult to predict anything with technology, right? Even for people who are in the space, who are day in and day out breathing technology, even for them it is very difficult to predict what will happen, because human behavior is unpredictable. People like something today, people will not like it tomorrow. Everything totally depends on human behavior. People were on Facebook 10 years back, maybe, or even 5 years back, or even today there are some people on Facebook, but the next generation has moved out. There are a lot of people today in the world who don't even have a Facebook account. People are straight going to maybe Instagram or Snapchat or any of the new social media apps that are coming out. This is possible, right? We saw social media companies dying over a period of time. In our generation, we are seeing social media companies speak out, and the next set of apps coming to take their place. Same way with technology, also with the crypto technology. I mean, maybe there are some existing things that will die out, and currency is probably the oldest technology there is. The existing form of currency that we use, can Bitcoin be that new currency that is going to replace the old currency? Who knows? It looks like it stands a chance. If you fundamentally take what a currency is supposed to do, Bitcoin does that phenomenally well. It has no flaws compared to what are the existing currencies. It has, I wouldn't say no flaws, probably lesser flaws compared to existing currencies. So can it become big? Can it continue to stay? We don't know. But, going by these predictions of both people making a prediction about Bitcoin and people making a prediction about other technologies, only thing we can conclusively say is that we can never predict what can happen. It is highly unlikely that a prediction, can be, somebody can predict, 100% true every single time. What does that mean for you? If you're an investor in any crypto asset, you are essentially making a prediction for the future. You are betting on the future. You are betting on a technology. You're betting on, an adoption of a new technology, and it is highly possible that you can go wrong. Maybe you can go wrong with one crypto. Maybe you can go wrong with 10 cryptos. Maybe you can go wrong with the entire crypto industry itself, right? Maybe every single crypto might just collapse. The likelihood of each of them is very different. The likelihood of one crypto collapsing is very high. We saw that with Luna. The likelihood of the entire crypto market collapsing might be slightly lower. But for you as an investor, you have to take this, understand it, do your research to figure out if it makes sense, if this is within your risk tolerance, is within your risk appetite, and only then make an investment and be sure that that you are okay losing this, because it just might come to that. You never know. So be careful. Do your research, do a very thorough research, and invest only that you can risk. Don't invest more than that. Welcome to the Wave Crypto Club. If you like this video, do like it, do subscribe, do share it with your friends. We'll keep churning out amazing content. Please post in the comments what else you would like to hear about, and we'll try to do an analysis on that. We'll see you soon.